GEEGA
Spoilers? No, I literally just said I won't give detail. Why is it every time I preface something and I go, not gonna say what, but we're doing this, people then go, can you say it anyway even though you said you just wouldn't? What if I asked, would that change your mind? Slips you 3 bits. Would this change your mind? Would you do it for $1? No, I'm not changing my mind. I already said, but that's all I'll say. And I said what I said. That's all you getting. We're blockheads. Yeah. What if I asked in a different tone? 4 bits? Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Not a chance. Not a chance. I just want to get you excited for a thing. I don't like saying specifics because you know what I realized over time is, you know, when you tell people a little specific crumb of, oh, I'm working on this thing with this person, or, you know, I'm going to make a video about X thing. When that thing doesn't happen within 2 weeks, they start acting like you betrayed them. People have meltdowns and they ask about it every day. They don't realize how much time certain things take. Or sometimes these things don't individually take that much time. It's just that you have 100 things in the pipeline, right? And not all of it's visible. So you start working on that thing. You're working on it bit by bit. It's something that if it was your only priority, it would take 2 weeks. But because you have other stuff, it's going to take months, you know, that kind of thing. And people don't know what your schedule is. So they assume you have nothing to do. And everything that you say you're going to do is the only stuff you've got going on. Because they just, and that's not their fault. They just truly have no picture of what you do. They've no clue. They think they do though. So they assume that you're like only working on that thing, and then when it takes more than a week, they're like, grr. But yeah. So that's why I don't want to say specifics anymore. Because people, you know, you realize over time that people cannot handle the responsibility of having any knowledge that is partial about a thing, so you have to give them nothing. Isn't that so sad, guys? Isn't that so sad? That is so sad. It's like Joel in his Monster Girl manual. Yeah, he simply expressed that he wanted to work on a like newer version of the Monster Girl manual. He wanted to make his own. And he is very slowly chipped away at it, knowing that it is a long-term project. And then there are people that ask him about it all the time. They're like, when is it going to be done? And he's like, I gotta stream and like do my work. I'm working on the side, bro. I don't know, man. People be crazy. People be very crazy. I don't know. I don't really have that many people complaining, to be honest, about any of this stuff. I have people genuinely asking, which is never a problem. If I mention a thing and they're like, when is this coming out? When are you doing this? When are you doing that? Oh, are you doing this kind of stream? Just nicely, genuinely asking is never a problem. That doesn't bother me. Overall, I've learned that less is more. Telling people less is better, because even if you tell everyone every detail and you give them a timeline and you stick to that timeline, if that timeline is 3 months out, right? You're like, I'm working on this thing. It is at this stage. You show them everything, you know, and you're like, it's going to happen in October, right? You give a specific time. What happens is the hype dies down. They got excited when you mentioned the thing. They were like, hell yeah, I can't wait. Woo! And then you slowly drip feed it and they feel like they've been hearing about it. They are no longer excited about it. So when that thing actually comes up, they're again a little excited, but it's not the same, right? Like that hype is just gone. Right? And it becomes overall not unfun, but less fun than it could have been compared to if you just like a week out, we're like, we're doing this Sunday, and they're like, oh my God, you know? I love that. I love that. I don't know. The suspense and the hype is just really fun. So, it's better that way. It's better. I still mention some things to you guys, but not as much. Basically have it ready to go before you mention it, then release in a week. That's always the strat. It's always the way.